Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is ApexElgenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now of course, in today's video, I'm bringing to you match 1 of 5 matches that I played in the most recently concluded KALEIDO Cup qualifications tournament that was held on Hagley Park Road, Mystics Sports Bar in Kingston, Jamaica. And of course, the purpose of this tournament was in fact to pick the top 2 males from the event, not from the country, from the event, to represent Jamaica in the KALEIDO Cup tournament that will be held in October here versus Barbados. More details to come on that in the future matches that I'll be posting. Of course, if this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments down below, guys. Get involved. Let me know your thought process, and if it overlaps with mine, if you would have done the same thing here. And let us jump right into this match here. Mutual respect between both players. Definitely Stephen is a player that I've had some history with. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we both have equivalent victories over each other, but I'm going to humbly give Stephen the edge in terms of the amount of experience that he has, in terms of the amount of accolades that he has achieved in the game, the amount of respect that he has for the players at the highest level in the game. So I'm going to definitely give Stephen the edge in this match, but with the brewing confidence that I have from the last tournament. From the last 4 tournaments, I've been seeing a lot of consistency in my game. Plus, I've been training a lot in terms of, I've been working on my mental game, my physical game. I've been doing a lot more drills. I've been improving my ball pocketing, my position play. So with all of that and the fact that 9-ball is my favorite discipline, I think I will be a fierce competitor in this match. So this is match 1 of 5. If you are interested in watching the remaining matches, a link will be pinned in the description box below, where you can find a playlist to all my matches if you're in fact watching this match long after it has been posted. Alright, so as I said, guys, this particular tournament had 16 players playing off. I'm not sure if we had 16 males, but it was a split tournament. The females were playing off for the top 3 position, well, top 2, and the males also were playing for the top 2 as well. We had a reserve player that was already picked for the team. His name is Raymar Jarrett, so he'll be on the team here, but he wasn't able to be at this tournament because of unforeseen illness that he had encountered. But he is in fact, and as you would have seen from the previous match that I posted with him, Raymar Jarrett is truly, I will safely say, that is currently Jamaica's number, well, he's in the top 3. I don't think he's number 1, but I think he's top 3. He's the most consistent A+ player at the moment, and of course here, that's the level that I want to reach. In fact, he's quite young. He's 24 years of age and I am 32 years of age. So lots of work to be done here. So let's dive on into this match, guys. And as I said, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm going to try to make this match as educative as possible for both myself here and you, the viewers there. Nice, fairly good break shot there on the rack here. Let's have a look at the replay here. Steve is breaking from the center of the table. Cue ball went below the side pocket, got a slight kick from the 5 down towards the bottom half of the table here, getting a good spread here on the object ball, and this is a nice opening here for the incoming player, which is yours truly, ApexElgenio. So as I said, guys, I'm brewing with confidence. I've been working a lot on the mental part of my game, because over the years I've been seen as the type of player that usually gets flustered under pressure. That's how the public sees me. So I've been listening to the comments, the criticism, constructive criticisms of the players, the other players. They've given me insights to how I can improve my game. So definitely I have been working on, just moving quite nicely around the table here. Now, starting off with an opening pot here on the 1, it's a slight back cut, but let's see on the first stroke here if I can deliver here. Beautiful opening pot there, stunning the cue ball into the side rail, coming back out into the middle of the table here, leaving a beautiful angle to get back to the 3 that is in the top half of the table. Now, as you will see, guys, notice how I'm moving around the table quite calmly. We're not using a shot clock, but you would obviously see a shot clock that is at the bottom of my screen, because of course, as I'm assessing my match as we speak here, I'm monitoring my time management around the table, because that is also very important. Wow, missing that shot here. Let's have a look at the replay here. Definitely a little bit of head movement, body movement in that shot. I was in fact trying to use a bit of low spin to throw, low right spin in this case, to throw the 2 ball into the pocket, but it definitely wobbled here because we are playing on a 4¼ inch pocket on this event here. Steven's favorite shot there, he loves to do that draw shot. I will show you a overview of this is one of his favorite shots. He loves to draw the cue ball maximum distance here. Got a friendly bump on the 5 here, leaving him with an okay position on the 3, and so he plays mid-table position here for the 4. Now, Steven is not the type of player that is very methodical. Again, my opinions in this match here are completely unbiased. I will give credit where credit is due, but it's also good that I learn not just from what the player does well, but also from what the player doesn't do so well, so that we all can learn. This is something that I've taught you guys on my channel, that learning how to learn on your own and learning from yourself here. Now let's keep an eye on the rack here. Steven is in prime position here, very settled, very calm. He has a nice opening table here, nice draw shot there, leaving himself with a nice angle here, and he's just gonna go into the side rail. The angles being displayed by the camera here, guys, is a little bit different. There was not a lot of space for me. Well, there was space, but I needed a specific angle for the camera that you guys could get a good view of the arena as well here. So nice opening shot. Huge mistake there by ApexElgenio. Stephen Mckenley is making a statement, and of course his usual start, which is the ideal start for any pool player in a tournament, that you always want to capitalize on the mistake made by your opponent. So nice out there by Mr. Mckenley. Definitely a strong statement being made, but that doesn't faze me. This is something that I've experienced with one particular player here in Mandeville. Well, not here in Mandeville, but in my area where I practice. You've seen him on the channel multiple times, Shane Green. We play a lot of 9-ball as well, and well, a lot of rotation pool. So a break and run or a run out doesn't scare me, because I know that I'm also capable of inflicting the same damage as well. Now, as I said, this is something that I've had to work on in my game. A lot of you guys are probably not at that level where you start to focus a little bit more on the mental side of the game. But you've got to be able to hold your own whenever it is that you're in a tournament. A player will start off strong and then they begin to deteriorate. Or a player will start off a little bit slow, missing a couple easy shots. If given the chance to come back to the table, can in fact build a momentum. So you have to also know and believe in yourself that your skill set is enough to get you across to the finishing line. So Steven has a 1 rack lead here, and so we're gonna dive on here to see what my first break looks like. Now I'm using the side rail break, trying to hit the one ball squarely. I did in fact, let's have a look there. The one ball, well, I tried to use the cut break a little bit there. The one ball didn't go into the side. Obviously you guys are not seeing the actual true layout or how to break because I'm standing in front of the camera. I do apologize for that, but no balls was on the break there, and so Steven once again has a chance. Now this is a tricky rock. It's not as spread out as the previous rock where Steven can run out. So this is where now you guys are going to get the first chance to see the thought process of how Steven's Mckenley positional play is like here. Now opening shot here on the one, really aggressive player, so he's going to take his chances when he gets them here. And so he's going to start off with the one. Nice draw shot. His intention was to come into the middle of the table. He got pretty close, and he got a nice angle here because the 3 ball is in the top half of the table there. So Steven then is perhaps just going to roll. You can see him walking around looking to see where he needs to land. Well, oh, in fact, okay, so that's the 6 ball that is to the side pocket there. So he has a slight back cut on the 2. So that's the 2 ball. Okay, so that was a misplayed position. He tries to overcut, tries to knock into the 3 there, misses the 2. So now ApexElgenio is back to the table here. It's not a clear open rock, but this rock is quite runnable, and it's definitely in my capability zone. So here, as I said, guys, notice how I am moving around the table. I usually never used to move like this. Whenever, if you watch some of my older matches when I was earlier into my training, I usually move very fast around the table, very careless sometimes. But now I realize that I've grown so much in the game that I'm now assessing everything. I'm looking shot by shot. I'm focusing on my angles. I'm very meticulous when it comes to my position play here. So I have the 3 ball that is going to be potted into the side here. So going to 1, try to go around. I kind of caromed into a ball, I think. I got a friendly nudge there onto the, not sure what ball I hit. Okay, so I think I hit the 6 ball. I think I hit the 8 ball, and it went towards the side pocket here. So I'm gonna have to look at that shot a little bit later to see if it passes into the side. But I have the 4 that I'm gonna be putting here, and remember that this is the pocket that I missed my first shot. Beautiful. So getting over that little edge there that I had, because I know a lot of the times, guys, when you're in a tournament and you miss an important shot in a pocket, I find myself being a little bit more cautious because I remember things while I'm playing. So if I miss a shot into a pocket, I tend to be a little bit more precise with my aiming when I'm going towards that pocket again. So the 5 ball floating up 1 rail, really nice, and getting a fairly good look on the 6 is a slight back cut. And these are shots that I have practiced in my practice sessions on a daily basis. So I definitely know that, can see I walked around here to look at the 8. I don't look so concerned about the 8 because apparently the 8 seems to go into the side pocket here. So I'm just kind of aiming up on the 6 here. I think I aimed the shot. You can see I take a second look. I took a third look there. So I think, in my opinion, guys, and I'm being very hard on myself, I think I over-aimed the shot here. And I think that would have been what contributed towards that miss. Now, the pockets are 4 1/4 inch, I think, maybe 4 2/3 inch. So it's tight pockets, very good rail condition. But I definitely know that I messed this up here. by missing that shot. Again, you can see Stephen playing one of his favorite shots. It's something that he has practiced. But wow, overplaying position by a mile. Now he has to go off the side rail and spin the cue ball. He does it well. He's coming around, and this is a mistake. This is a mistake because the 8 ball is on the right side of the pocket, so he cannot back cut. He's gonna try to do a kick shot here and kicks it and misses it really bad there. So he basically conceded the rack there, missing that because the 8 ball goes clearly into the side, and that would have been an easy out for me there. So I got a chance, safe to say, like Ephraim would have said, I got lucky. I definitely got lucky.
Yeah, I get lucky.
In a tournament, in a match, you're hoping that your opponent makes mistakes like these. Of course, we want a quality match where both players are playing well, but we also, as a player in the seat, you want chances like this. I definitely felt like, in my opinion, and this is in no way, shape or form to correct you, Mr. Mckenley, if you're watching this match, but I in the whole entire match, in fact, he went down on most, if not all of his shots in less than 5 or 10 seconds. So as you can see there, you're seeing the shot clock. You will see that Steven moves very fast. He takes little time to assess the shot. But I guess, as I said, when your confidence is brewing and you believe in yourself, in my opinion, as I said, I can speak for the nature of the Jamaican players here. They tend to move a bit fast around the table. There are a few methodical players. You saw one on my channel, Raymar Jarrett. You're going to see one in match number 2, which is Count Melville. That's going to be a very entertaining match as well. But definitely here, Stephen moved a bit too fast on that shot. But it is what it is. Mistake made. We have to get over that as well. Similar break shot there as he did in rack number 1. Let's have a look at the replay here. He's breaking from the center. Lots of body movement. Beautiful follow through there as well. This time he got a ball down on the break, but he doesn't get that really nice spread that he got in rack number 1. So Stephen has some work to do here. He got the 3 ball down into the top right pocket, and now he has, let's see here, so he has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 balls here on the table. He has a back cut on the 1, so this was the shot that brought me back to the table in rack number 2. This pocket here seems to be Stephen's arch nemesis. Notice that this pocket down here is the one that I had missed my 2 shots so far in the tournament, in the match, and the pocket that is to the top left is what Stephen had missed his 2 shots as well. So a lot of the times, players, you're gonna find that sometimes a pocket seems to be your enemy. Believe it or not, guys, these are things that I've assessed. I've focused so much on the game and the depths of the game that a lot of the times, sometimes you realize that a pocket seems to be your arch nemesis here. But gave me an opening shot here on the 1, stretching. As you would have seen, guys, I'm not a very tall pool player. I'm about 5 feet 3 inches tall, and a lot of the times I have to either use the bridge or I'm stretching extensively on the table. But that one was pocketed quite well, and I played in between those 2 balls, so that was really nice because that was my intention. So I'm having a look here at the 2. Again, there are certain shots, guys, that you're gonna see throughout this match that seems to be my downfall. I do sometimes over aim. I sometimes overthink the game. I think I overthink the game at least 20 or 30% more than I should. Sometimes the position play is simple, and because I'm so, well, at least I try to be precise, a lot of the times I tend to overplay my position here. Beautiful part there on the 2 coming around, but still landing a little bit short. You can see that there's a little grimace on my face, because the 5 ball is all the way down here. I needed the cue ball to come just a few more inches to give me a couple more positional options. But now again, as I said, guys, I'm not the type of player that really likes to use spin. I love to use the natural angle. So again here, we're going to have a look at the shot. The natural part, I was a little bit concerned if it was going to edge into the 6. That's why you see me taking a bit too long. So here you can see I'm using the Dr. Dave peace sign rule to verify, just verify, give myself a little bit more confidence on the cue ball's part. So it seems okay. Seems as if I can miss the 6 here. So just a little bit of left spin here should get the job done. Ooh, there's the pocket again. And again you can see potentially it could be that little bit of spin that I used there that caused the miss. And look at where the 5 ball ended. The cue ball, pardon me, ended. I landed badly on the 5. So I felt like had I just used a natural cue ball there, it would have played position perfectly on the 5. But, Steven made use of the last chance. This is the first time that I've actually seen Steven, not just in this match, but I rarely see Steven being very meticulous. Usually what he'll do is that he'll see the shot and he will just instinctively go for the shot and take what he gets on the table. But I really liked what he did there. He visualized how much of the object ball he needs to hit. And wow, cue ball had a lot of speed coming around the table. He has a look at the 5. But if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments. Of course, pin the timestamp here. Do you think that he wanted to go below the side pocket? I think he wanted to go above the side pocket and come in between the 8 and the 7. But I'll leave that for you guys there. He went below the side and the cue ball picked up a lot of speed. But let us see here. He has a fairly good cut here on the 5. Position on the 6. Ooh. Wow. Surprising miss there by Steven. That's a surprising miss. I think it was the sensitivity of the position play that really caused him to miss there. But I really liked how he, walks away from the table, has a drink, calm himself. Mistakes are going to happen. But here, guys, let's have a look at this safety here. I don't have an aggressive pot here. So I'm going to go for the safety. And this is a part of the game that I really enjoy a lot. This is the part of the game that I put at least 35% of work into. Overcutting, using the 8 ball there. Perfect. Perfect shot. Again, Steven is down on the shot without hesitation in under 10 seconds. Kicking 2 rails. Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick. But is it enough? I don't think it's enough. The 5 ball is open. So that was pretty fast in my opinion there from Steven. Again, I didn't even get much time to move away from the table. But that was fast. But now, has an opening shot here on the 5. It is my chance. It was a good save. Something that I've worked on, guys. But let's see here. Pots the 5. Beautiful control there, using a bit of inside spin. Just kind of holding position on the left side here. And again, it is the 7 ball that I need to play position for here. Now just walking around the table, assessing the angles. This is the part of the game that I know I've tremendously improved on. Guys, if you know me very well and you've seen some of my matches, whether you're live in person, you'll know that my mental game has improved by at least 25%. I would normally just go down instinctively, shoot the shot, gets a little bit wild, I'll miss, I'll meet the ball. Crazy stuff happens when I was younger learning this game. But again, it is that shot, using spin on this table, have to be a bit more precise. You can see I overcut that ball by almost a half a diamond. So that was really bad. In my opinion, that was probably the worst shot that I played in the whole tournament. My position play there, I was trying to go 3 rails. Let me know, guys, if you saw another option, because when you're in a match, guys, you don't necessarily always see all the options. You may look around the table, walk around the table, but you don't see all the options until after. So again, giving Steven a chance here. The last time Steve was able to capitalize on just one mistake that I made. And now Steven once again here is going to take rack number 3. So big mistake there. Huge mistake. An unforgivable mistake at that. Beautiful shot there by Steven. A little bit heavy on the cue ball there. Cue ball going a little bit, maybe an inch higher than where he needed to be, but I think he's okay. Again, Steven has taken more time than he usually would have on these shots, so he's been very meticulous when it comes to the money ball, the cheese. Beautiful pot there. Cue ball spinning around 3 cushions. Really nice shot there by Steven, and for him there to take a 2-1 rack advantage. Alright, so I hope you guys are enjoying the match so far. Of course, feel free to follow me on all my social media platforms. TikTok, you see snaps behind the scenes. My Instagram, all the links pinned to my social media are in the comment section or in the description of this video. And you can see my vlogs of me traveling Jamaica. I'm currently on the circuit right now, guys. I do have a lot of tutorial videos for you. There's going to be lots of matches that I'll be posting in the next coming days, so do take the time out and check those out as well, guys, in your own spare time. I'm not just a teacher, but I want to show you that I have taught myself to get to this level. I've had to watch thousands of YouTube videos to get to this level, so I'm demonstrating what I'm teaching, or I'm preaching what I'm teaching. Again, the workout for me there. That was a beautiful spread, beautiful hit into that one ball, and I get a nice spread here. Let's have a look. Let's watch the back arm here. And I did assess, one of the things that I assessed during the editing of this video is that I felt like my backstroke was a hair faster than my forward stroke. So I kind of felt like that's kind of what's contributing towards me not getting a ball down. I hit the one ball square. You can see that the cue ball squat into the center of the table. So it was a good spread, but I didn't get a ball down. So it's making the run, is taking away my chances here. Because if you give Steven too much chance on the table, he will devour you. He will obliterate you. So I have to be very careful here. Steven has an opening pot, and it's that pocket again. He tried for the combination on the 1-2, but it was that pocket again. So Steven has missed 3 shots into that top left. And I know he's not really thinking about that, but you know, I'm here analyzing the video, and I know that as a player, once you start missing shots, it's going to take away from your confidence. Especially if the next player is playing on top of his game here. So I'm going for the aggressive bank. Ooh, beautiful. What a nice bank shot there. Again, I'm a very systematic type of player, guys. So I'm not going to lie, I was really surprised at how well I executed that bank. I know that I can make the bank, but a lot of the times, guys, I do sometimes doubt, because if I don't know how the table bounces, I tend to always come short or go a little bit long if I'm not familiar with the condition. But I was trying to draw for the 2, didn't get the 2, but I can play a containing safety, and that is really nice. Didn't leave Steven with anything aggressive. Well, at least I don't think I left him with anything aggressive, but he's down already. Quite confident. Looks like he's going for the bank. Oh, that is beautiful. What a shot. And you can see the confidence. Look at his facial expression. Very ambidextrous pool player here. Went for one bank too many. He definitely needs to check his account, because his account is now showing one miss and one make on the banks. So used his left hand. And that was very nice. He tends to do that a lot. And that's when you know that Steven is brewing with confidence. I've played with this young man numerous times on the ground. But we've had some histories in tournaments. Again, I'm going to give him the edge in the amount of wins that he's had over me. It's not by far, maybe one. But I think we could have equivalent victories over each other. But let's see here. Again, I got a similar shot like this in the opening rack of this match. So let's see if I can execute another one. Staying focused, finding the line of aim here. Beautiful pot there. Definitely wanted to use a bit more draw on the cue ball, but I didn't get it. So now I have no opening pot here. The 5 ball is tied up under the 7. And again, guys, the safety game is where I excel at. I think this is the strongest part of my game here. So I'm going to try to play a hook behind the 5 potentially. Inside spin. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wedged up against the 7. And I believe I wanted to get behind the 5, to be honest, guys. But the check side spin took a bit more than I expected. And now Steven is wedged up behind the 7. Beautiful safety. And have him kicking. Nice try there. Nice try. Scratch off the head. So that was a good safety. And a chance. The 5 ball is still a problem. The 5 ball is still a problem, guys. So this rack is far from over. I'm gonna have to do some assessment here. So now that I've gotten the ball in hand, I need to come up with something. It looks as if I'm going for the 3 safe here. So I'm going to be playing another safety. I'm going to carry the cue ball here because I can't get a position here on the 5. I tried to bring the cue ball up over there, but the speed failed me. And again, Steven is down on the shot already. Ooh, was that a miss or was that a safety? I'm not sure. He played it on the right side, or was he not able to see the 4 ball fully? I'm not sure, guys. Let me know, what do you think? I don't think that was a safety. I'm not sure. That looks a little bit... I'm not sure what Steven did there, guys, but let's move on. Have the 4. Again, these shots are shots that I've practiced and I've practiced and I've practiced. So I'm very confident in certain shots on the table. Beautiful pot coming around 2 rails. I can't do much, guys. The only thing I can do here is play position for a safety. So in my mind, I already know that the shot that I was going to get on the 5 here was going to be a safety. And this is a shot that I have executed perhaps 65% of the time very well. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 75%. But I tried to stop it behind the 5. Behind the 7, pardon me. That was a poorly executed shot there by ApexElgenio. And almost got lucky because Steven can see the 5. Beautiful pot there. Oh, wow. That was brilliant. Really nice shot there by Steven. And now he can finish because the 8 and the 9 is in close... The 8 and the 7 is in close proximity. Ooh. Wow, surprising miss. I think that needed a replay, but I don't think I have the replay for that, guys. Steven missed that shot horribly. You can see the cue kind of went up into the air. There you can see the replay. His cue kind of went up into the air and the stroke wasn't thorough. So a chance here by ApexElgenio, and now I have to take it. Nice, clear, straight pot here on the 6. Beautiful, holding position from the 7. This is kind of similar. Well, not similar. Steven had more balls, less balls to pot in rack number 2. So I'm being very meticulous here, guys. Notice that each time I'm going to be playing position, I'm assessing. Now, it's a little bit tricky to get from the 7 to the 8, and a lot of you guys perhaps are not seeing the true angle here, but I'm playing on a unfamiliar table, and this is why I chose this position. I instead went for 2 rails because I didn't want to draw on the 7 and bubble the ball, nor do I want to draw and leave myself with any sort of awkward angle to get back onto the 9. So I kind of went for this position instead. And you guys would have had to see the true angle to understand why I chose this instead. But now I am safely away from any form of scratching, potting that 8 cleanly, and now I have perfect position here on the 9. Gonna have to stretch. Cue ball is far above the middle of the table, and I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall, so 5 feet 3 at that. So you can see I'll be stretching, hopping over the table here. Just gotta focus, find the line of pot. It's a very easy shot, nothing too difficult, and getting it down there. And now the match is drawn level at 2 apiece. Again, guys, as I said, several aspects of the game is what I've worked on. My position play, as you will see in the remaining matches that is pinned in the description box below. A playlist is down there for you guys. Check out those matches. You will see my position play has improved, my mental game has improved, my movement around the table, my composure has also improved as well. And it's just for me to just continue to work on my game. My confidence in my ball potting has improved as well. Not by any large percentage, but it has improved. So now the match is locked up at 2 apiece. Remember, guys, this is a race to 5, as you're seeing. And let's have a look again yet at Steven's break. He's breaking from the same spot. Beautiful break there by Steven. Beautiful break there. Best break of the match so far. Again, you'll see lots of body movement. Beautiful follow through there. Textbook break shot there by Steven. And of course, the 1 ball didn't go into the side, but the 5 ball trickled into the bottom right. So beautiful break. He has an opening shot here on the 1. The 2 ball is to the left side. I'm not seeing here. Let me see if I believe that's the 6 ball to the side. So let's see what he's going to do here. Let's see if he can pinpoint the 1 ball. He tries to play a safe. Oh, wow, that's nice. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, so it seemed as if the 1 ball could not be potted into the side. I thought maybe he had a thin back cut, but he didn't. So again, now we are heading into a potential safety battle here. Now, what I'm looking at, guys, and I know you guys don't know, but this is a safety system that I came up with. And this safety system was inspired by Dr. Dave's recent video. But if you are subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, you can be subscribed to the channel. And in a future tutorial, you'll see what I'm talking about here. Now, I failed to execute the safety, and I'm going to tell you why. Number 1, I was very indecisive about should I play an object ball safety or a cue ball safety. And in mid-stroke, I changed and I tried to play an object ball safety. In my mind, I was trying to get the cue ball to go all the way up table. But again, let's leave that for future. I'll show you a video at the end of this rack where what I was thinking about, what I didn't execute very well. Beautiful positional play there by Steven. That deserves a replay. Look at that follow through. Look at the spin application, if any. And look at how much control he had. There are certain shots that Steven played in this match that I truly admire. The delivery of the stroke was beautiful. How he composed himself. And notice how Steven is moving a little bit more calmer around the table. He's not moving so fast. Each shot he's building confidence. Steven is the type of player that is a feel type player, a momentum type player. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that positional play, landing exactly between the 6 and the 7 and leaving himself with a perfect angle. Wow, I love that positional play. A lot of you guys perhaps don't understand how difficult this game is and how sensitive this game is to speed, spin, stroke. And as much as how you see Steven running out this rock, it doesn't take much for him to make an error. And as so I said, so was done. Now this is not a easy shot, guys. It's a back cut, and so the cue ball is going to have a lot of energy left coming around the cushion. So Steven has to focus on the pot, focus on the route and the speed of the route. Wow, he got the speed, he got the route right, but he missed the pot. And a chance, reprieve for ApexElgenio. Wow, unexpected chance there. I expected Steven to complete this rock. He did all the hard work. But again, let's have a look here at this shot. I want you guys to understand why I chose to play position this way. For those of you guys who know why I play position this way, leave it in the comment section. So many players would have tried to use inside spin. So many players would have tried to play with top spin. You don't want to leave yourself an angle. And even though I'm playing across the positional zone here, the speed alone, no matter what speed I play with coming off that second cushion, well, once it's within the speed range, I'm always going to have a shot because it's floating into an extremely large positional zone for a pot there on the 9. So you want to end all your rocks like that. Always want to land perfectly here on the 9. And that was reprieve for ApexElgenio, because remember, I believe it was in rock number 1 where I missed a similar pot like that. Well, it wasn't similar, it was more of a, Steven had more of a difficult pot there in that pocket. So rock number 1, Steven capitalized there. Steven made a big mistake on that last ball there. I believe, in fact, this is the second time Steven has missed the 8 to get back onto the 9. Remember rock number 2 where he was running out and he misplayed position on the 8 and ended up kicking and missing horribly? Well, again, that has to be something to take note of. And I'm assuming that Mr. Mckenley, if you are watching this match, you will know that that is definitely something that you may need to put down into your notes. You know, finishing the rock. Even if the shot is tough, got to finish the rock. Now notice here that I've changed the position of my break because I'm feeling a bit unsuccessful. Ooh, I almost get that 9. That 9 ball was moving. Let's have a look at the break. Again, change position. You can see that Steven has a better follow through than I do. And again, that is something that I've just noted in my game. So earlier I told you that my back stroke was a hair faster than my forward stroke on the break. And now I'm picking up again that I don't have a thorough follow through as much as how Steven does. Let's have a look here. Steven's playing his favorite shot again. Big draw stroke here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The impudence of that shot deserves a replay. Oh my God. That was a beautiful draw stroke. Look at the amount of cue power. Look at the amount of spin backstroke he had. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That was a very impudent shot. And perfect position here on the 2. This could be a mistake. Steven, last time in rock number 1, if you're watching this match like I am, I made a mistake in rock number 1. Steven ran it out. And now I made a mistake on the break. And Stephen has a perfect opening. Nice spread there. It was a beautiful break there. Regardless of how much flaws or the little flaws I may have in the break, it was a beautiful break because had a ball gone down, I could have run this rack. But Stephen, wow. That was a beautiful opening shot. I'm discombobulated by that shot. Landed a little bit cheeky there on the 5, but he got perfect position here on the 7. Now the 8 ball seems to be tricky, so it's going to be interesting to see how he gets back on that 8. Or is he going to play for a combo 8-9? He leaves himself with a shallow angle. He couldn't do much. So let's see here. He's going to play short side position, or is he going to draw back for the 8-9? Oh, he loves that draw stroke, doesn't he? He truly loves that draw stroke. It's a little bit tricky. He has to be careful with this pot. Steven is confident. And he has very good fundamentals. Notice his back arm there. A little bit of a movement in the arm. But he got it down and he has gotten the job done. The 9 ball is dead into the pocket. And Steven has drawn level. So the score is now 3-3. And confidence. Both players locked in. Both players have made their mistakes. Steven more than I did. I've missed a pot in rack number 1. I've gotten my reprieve in rack number 7. Well, in rack number 6. Or was it rack number 5 I got my reprieve? So, still fighting. I still haven't found my groove as yet. I still haven't run out a rack as yet. So, still definitely waiting for that chance. Steven ran that rack out after my break, so he's gotten back 1. And now we're heading into the latter phases of the game. I feel like this match was quite interesting. Both players were trying to find themselves. So Steven, this is his break. He's sticking with the same position. Again, you can see the inconsistency in his break. Let's have a look at this one. Cue ball had a lot of energy. It hit the 1 ball extremely thin. 1 ball went to the side. Cue ball was wild. But the cue ball hit full into another object ball and stayed up table. And now, here we have it. He's left me a little bit tough. Not a little bit tough. He's left me hooked. Now, my usual approach to a rack like this, guys, is that obviously I would go for a push out. But notice here, I moved away from the table and I went for my jump cue. Now, I know that a lot of you guys may question, why would you attempt to jump a shot like this? Because as a pool player, if you're practicing something every day and you do it, you're successful in practice. When the opportunity comes for you to do it, you've got to do it. Now, if the scoreline was a bit different, I would have probably gone for a push out. But I know this shot. I know I can execute it. I've been watching Federer Gorse a lot. I'm not Federer Gorse, obviously, just by the way how I executed that jump shot. But what I didn't realize, guys, oh wow, what a reaction from the cue ball there. What I didn't realize and what I didn't remember, and because I've played at this venue, that this table seems to jump a little bit easier than most of the tables here in Jamaica. The cue ball tends to come up off the surface a bit faster. The cue ball was very close to the 2 ball there, so I needed to elevate just to get it over. But notice the amount of bounce that cue ball had, because this table jumps a little bit easier. So this is something that I'm going to note for the future. So poorly executed jump shot there. The rack isn't far from over. Steven again with that draw stroke. He loves that shot, doesn't he? 4 times already. He has a beautiful draw stroke that he executes very well. You saw that in rack number 6, or was it rack number 5? I believe it was rack number 6 where he drew that cue ball the full length of the table. I'm going to show you a video again of him in practice doing that big draw stroke there. Oh, he played a nice safety there. Wow. Really nice. Really nice there by Stephen. And now he's going to have the pioneer of kicking in Jamaica. I'm not the pioneer of kicking. We know that that title belongs to the great Efren Barter Reyes. But I'm the one that has definitely put a lot of light on the art of kicking in Jamaica. I don't miss. My kick success rate, in my opinion, is somewhere in the 80s, perhaps the 90s. But I've also been working a lot as well on not just kicking to make contact, but I'm kicking with an intent. Now, obviously, I didn't really get the intent that I needed here. Obviously, I was trying to hit the 3-ball full. I got a little bit lucky here, guys. So I got a roll. And this is the first time that I've gotten a roll in this match, because you need this. Stephen doesn't get an opening pot here, but he's trying again with that safety. Is it wedged up against the 8? Is it wedged up against the... Oh, that's a ball in hand. So the 3-ball didn't make it to the rail. Oh, had that touched the rail, that would have been a devastating hook there. Alright. So ball in hand. Is this a mistake? That 8-ball? I think it's... Yes, guys, I think that the 8 is wired to the 9, and the 9 is pointing towards the pocket, but the 6-ball is blocking it. And this is something that I realized that a lot of players in my country, oh, they love combinations on the 9. So I know that some players here will try everything in their power to do something to make that 9, because it was wired. I remember looking back at it, I know that it was wired, but the 6-ball, or was it the 2-ball, sorry, the 4-ball was blocking the direct path. So I had to break it out here. So that's a beautiful breakout shot. Stay in focus here. Ooh, we had a player that's walked in the line of my shot. That's crazy. She did apologize. So no harm done here. Just gonna resettle myself. Just focusing, guys. I've never been this focused like I am focused now. Like, I've always been focused whenever I'm playing matches, but this one, I particularly know that my focus level was way up into the 80s here. I was definitely in tuned into this match. Every shot had an intent. I was never going to play a shot, and especially because I don't have a shot clock working with. You're seeing a shot clock in the corner because I am analyzing my game now, but there was no shot clock in this tournament, so I had all the chance here to focus on what I needed to do here. Beautiful pot there on the 5. Not trying to do too much, settling with what the table gives me here. And this particular shot is a shot that I excel at, but sometimes I do find myself missing the shots whenever I use spin. I tend to always... Here's where I lost a little bit of focus here. Look at how long my backstroke is, because I'm trying to get speed on the cue ball here. But the spin, the pocket, the art nemesis of the pocket for Stephen. That pocket is the pocket that haunts Stephen so far. 3 misses in that pocket. Now I've acquired 1 on that. So again, Stephen has an opening pot here on the 6. It was the 6-ball that he had missed in the rack that he was supposed to take me to 3-1. And it was the same 6-ball, and it was the same pocket. So again, guys, seems as if Stephen and I have exchanged the art nemesis pocket here, because now the pocket that I had missed most of my shots on is what Steve is now missing his shots on. But he has left me really difficult here, bridging over the 7. I noticed that technique where I level out my cue, then I kind of iced up, angle it up, There's a aiming technique for making pots, bridging over a ball. That was a nice attempt. Stiff pocket, I got lucky. Apologize there. That was not my intent, guys. Definitely was not playing for the hook. I was definitely playing for the pot. You can see the position here on the 7 that I was definitely playing position for the pot. It wasn't poorly executed, but it wasn't executed well. So now I got a little bit lucky. So this is the second roll that I've gotten in this match here. And now that's just one mistake too many. And now I have an easy layout here to run this rack to take a 4-3 advantage. So settling down, taking it simple, not doing too much, keeping everything simple. Again, I love playing this shot that you see I'm going to execute here. And I'm not afraid of it. I do know that I have a 10-15% chance where sometimes if I'm not focused, like really focused, I'll miss the shot, as you saw in one of the earlier racks, if not this one. But this time, I'm not backing down because the angle is a bit shallow. So I need some tough left spin here. Beautifully floating back to mid-table and leaving the perfect angle here on the 8. And notice how I just walked away from the table. Went to get my cue rag, dry my cue, using this 5-10 second chance, just drying my cue here and just remaining composed. I tend to always rush. That's one of my biggest downfalls in the past. It's no longer a problem because I'm really aware of these little mental mistakes where you rush a shot, you're so confident in the position play. I love to be precise. I'm addicted to precision. And if precision is not in my game, I tend to always just play safe. If I can't get the cue ball exactly where I want, and that was beautiful. Just have a look at that stroke. Beautiful application. Notice the delivery. No head movement, no cue movement, no body movement. Just a nice hit on the object ball. Beautiful spin application. Low left, sliding down and getting perfect position here on the 9. So I got a roll. I got a couple of rolls, guys. I have to say that this rack was not a rack that was won by my own doing. Steven played a couple of safe, gave me a ball in hand. I got a roll. So it is what it is, guys. You've got to sometimes be able to take the chances. You know, you're not gonna have a match that is all flawless. You're not gonna have a match where you're kicking, you're banking, you're jumping. One of those elements of the game is going to fail you. One of those elements are not going to come across as how you want it to. So you've got to be able to depend. You know, in this match, I didn't really have to use a lot of my skill set. My ball pocketing was most important in this match. My safety game kind of came up a little bit as well. You saw a couple of earlier safeties that had Steven kicking. You know, I got a couple of rolls as well in this match. So again, as I said, guys, you know, 9 ball is one of those type of games. It's so unpredictable, which is why it is my favorite discipline. I love this game so much, and I made a dedication to this game 5 years ago that I want to study the art, and I know that I've improved in my overall pool game a lot, by at least 45%, but my 9 ball game definitely have improved quite a bit. Let's have a look at that break there. Again, that back arm, notice that backswing. Initially, when I watched the match, the unedited version of this match, I initially thought that my backswing was a hair fast, but I don't think it was too fast. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I need to slow down on the speed of the hit, but I feel like I wasn't hitting that one ball where I needed to hit it. And that was my downfall, because so far in this match, I have yet to to pocket an object ball on the break. So nice containing safety there by Steven. That's the second time that we see that one ball going just a hair below the side pocket and not leaving the opponent with a shot. But now again, this is where the safety part of the game comes in. This is the part of the game that I truly excel at. It's the strongest part of my game. It's the part of the game that I've worked so much on. So here, I'm just going to try to bank. Notice that I went around to look at the path. So I'm going to try to bank the one ball 2 rails. And the objective is to get it onto the side rail. I didn't get it onto the side rail, but based on where the cue ball is, I had the 5 ball blocking the 1 ball there. So nice containing safety there. There was certain level of intention behind that. Didn't get it perfectly. Oh, look at that shot. Wow. Where did that come from? We've got to have a replay here. What a kick. And it almost made the 9. Wow. When I tell you about luck. And let me know, guys, because I don't think Steven played for the pot. I'd be very surprised. He didn't put up his hand in apology, which is, I feel like, is something that every pool player is supposed to do. I feel like if you did not intend on making a shot, you should, in fact, let the opponent know that I got lucky. But no wave of the hand. I think he smiled at someone in the pool. I think he smiled at Bella. That's Francine, one of Jamaica's rising star, B+ female player. But nevertheless, it is what it is. You know, every player is different. Steven got lucky there, but got definitely rushed into that next shot and missed that easy pot on the 2. So now our opening pot here, 2 here. All I have to do is just kind of roll this in. Not trying to do too much with the cue ball here. Ooh, I tried to play a safe. Okay then, that's interesting. That is interesting. Didn't like the pot. The 3 ball is all the way up into the corner. So I didn't go for the pot. I tried to play a 3 rail bank. So, oh wow. Again, Steven. Woohoo! What a shot. 2 in a row. This time, I don't think this was luck. I truly believe that he went after that bank. Because if you notice that the 3 ball is there, the 3 ball is there, but he just didn't get a look. So now he has to be kicking again. He has to be kicking. So he got lucky, then he missed, then he played a beautiful bank, snooker himself. He tried to use the rail to cut it there. Oh, okay then, interesting. Did he get lucky? Can I see the 3? I think I can see the 3 here, guys. And the score is 4-3. So Steven knows that one crucial mistake here, and that could be the end of the rack. And again, guys, I've not yet run a rack. I've not yet sunk more than 5 balls in this match so far. So far I'm leading, and you can see that even if you don't play your best game, beautiful pot there on that 3 ball. Oh, really nice. You can't see, guys, but I was doing that little Efren raise, rubbing the cue, trying to hold the cue ball. But you guys weren't seeing, but I was actually doing that. So I landed okay here on the 4. Kind of close to that 9, so I've got to be careful here. But again, as I was saying, guys, you have not seen me run a rack. I have not sunk more than 5 balls. So you can see that your best match can have you trailing, and not so good match can have you leading. Got a little bit lucky there. Was definitely trying to hit into the back of the 6 to hold for the 5. So I kind of escaped the 6 here, leaving me with a similar shot that I would want. And this shot here, notice that the 5 ball is very close. Notice I pointed at the spot. And you would have seen matches before. I'm going to try to see if I can insert that here. There was a match that I was playing with my Ghost where I pointed at that spot, and there's a reason why I do that, guys. Because once the object ball is on the spot, I can predict the cut angle, which then therefore tells me what fraction of the object ball I should hit whenever I am actually making this spot. So this spot is one of my favorite shots to play, and you will see how beautifully executed this shot was. Oh, really nice. Coming around, definitely fall a little. Well, I was definitely lucky with the position here. I played a bit too hard. I definitely played a bit too hard here, guys. But I end up with a reasonable position here. And you would have seen, you haven't seen, yes, you would have seen this video. No, I have not posted this video as yet, guys. I'm so confused at the moment because I have so much content for you. But I made a video on the 45-degree cut shot. I have the 30-degree coming out. So this particular shot here, and let me show you a video of this. This is a 45-degree cut shot. It's in the 45-degree cut range. Notice I pointed my shaft right at that first diamond below the side pocket because I know this shot very well. Watch the back arm, watch the head movement, watch the object ball goes into the pocket, watch the cue ball. Everything is on a straight line. Beautiful. Textbook shot. That's exactly what I've been practicing. And that's exactly the video that I posted on my channel a few weeks ago. Or maybe a few days ago. Well, it was actually about a week ago. So check that video out, guys. When you get shots like those, you can be confident of not just the putt, but the position play and the speed required to get perfect position onto the next ball here. Everything was done to perfection. Beautiful putt there on the 6. Now I have a straightish type of shot here. Ooh, the speed definitely got me there. Definitely got me there. The speed. You can see very disappointed. I wanted the cue ball to come a little bit lower just to make it easier to get on the 9. You can see looking up in the sky. That's my trademark whenever I have underplayed or overplayed position. So just walk away from the table a little bit. Just dry my cue, compose myself. This is the part of the game that I've worked on so much, guys. The part where you're in a position, you've made an error. You've made an error. And remember that I've missed a shot like this earlier in rack number 3, was it? I believe rack number 3 where Steven took a 2-1 lead. I missed a shot in the adjacent pocket. Now notice that I've given you a freeze frame there. And notice that I pointed my shaft towards the 9. Because I know that if I use anywhere slightly below center, just slightly below center, because a natural cue ball takes me towards the side pocket. So just a hair of draw, stun, nice speed, boom, into the 9. That's really nice. Notice that it went exactly into the direction as indicated by my freeze frame. So you know that my position play, my cue ball's part, everything that I wanted to do there was executed to perfection, except that I got a roll. I got a roll. Because obviously you could have hit the object ball, it could have gone anywhere. I wanted to actually go into the 9 full, but it actually hit the top side, the right side of the 9 from my point of view. And now, of course, you know, you've got to take these chances when you get them. This is the first time that I actually run a rack or run out more than 5 balls in this match. So a beautiful run out there by ApexElgenio. And just to take that lead here. Beautiful. Slight pump of the fist. Nothing to celebrate. You know, just happy that I was able to get through that match. It was a tough match. I didn't have everything going my way. You know, a couple of things was done well. You know, my break wasn't successful. I had 0% success on my break. My safety play came up a little bit. My position play staggered a little bit. So this wasn't the best match at all. Definitely, I've played more exceptional 9-ball matches than this when I'm at home. But just going out into the public, playing, this is in fact a very important tournament for me. It's not one of those type of tournaments where I play to try to win the money. It was more than just the money for me. It was more of giving a good account of myself here. All right. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy the commentary. I try to make my opinions and my criticisms, constructive criticism, that was as unbiased as possible. I do hope that if Mr. Mckenley is watching this, he was able to learn from his own mistake, because I learned from my mistakes as well. I learned from his mistakes as well. And obviously, I've learned, so much. So, taking this momentum into the next match, definitely have been working on several areas of my game simultaneously. But most importantly, I've been definitely excelling in the defensive part of the game, and my mental game has improved by at least 15, maybe 20%. So, making good moves in the pool, definitely getting up to the top and improve my game. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in match number 2, where I'll be playing my second round match with Cahoon Melville. That match was one to watch. Not exceptional, but it was a great performance. I came out the loser, but it was a great performance and led me to where I ended up to. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, keep on practicing with precision, accuracy, consistency, and control. And let's get to the next level. Take care. Bye-bye.